Hi everyone. So as you can already see on the internet, and yeah, so this video I'll be recording this video talking about the Kolkata case, but again at the same time I'm just not going to talk about it. I'm also going to talk about a few issues circling around it. So firstly, if you are somebody who is not much interested in cases happening around you, injustice happening around you, just because it doesn't directly affect you or concern you, then this video is probably for you. So now the cases happening around us, maybe those don't directly affect us in any way. Like for example, if you know there is a case on people living on the streets or the homeless people, there are rape cases, there are you know cases where injustice is happening to a certain vulnerable section of the society. Why do we care? That's what many people think. And even if they want to care, all they'll do is repost stories and then forget about it. How many how many cases have we come across where, you know, the stories and the case is particularly on the stories for say a week or so, and then everybody just forgets about it because there is something new happening. So all the attention diverts to that. And ये case में justice मिला कि नहीं मिला, nobody cares. There have been so many cases till now, and the Kolkata case is one of them. When I went through all of the videos and everything I saw, the news was out that only one person was accused of the rape, and later on in the postmortem report, it was found that the amount of semen found in that girl was around 150 mg, whereas a normal person would would and only can ejaculate around 45 to 55, max 60 mg. And and the fact that it was possibly a gang rape, what they're trying to do is they're trying to just accuse this one person, give him the punishment, shut down the case. It's not something which is new to us because corruption, hiding the truth, exploiting people is something which has always been happening, and yet it is still happening. It's 2024 now, and yet people are fighting for justice every single day. Candle marches and Instagram posts and social media. I'm not saying that social media doesn't have the power, it does. But social media alone, I don't think so. Social media does play a major role in spreading awareness, but it's not something which can actually completely give justice to a person. It is we as people, as community, who come together and fight back with these people. Who are these people? The authority, the government. What are they doing? It's not new that they are hiding the truth. They are just showing, you know, something they are not. They are pretending to be nice people, but they are not. The entire system is so messed up that even though there are a few honest officers and honest people in the authority, those people are brought down. So many journalists, so many, so many activists talking about it, spreading awareness about it, fighting against these people are being killed, are being kidnapped, are being raped. If not them, their family is in danger. They pick up their kids, they kill their husbands, they kill their wives, they threaten their parents. And it's not something which is new. We already know what's happening. But now the thing is, ये सब जो भी है, it's a plan against us so that they can sabotage us and take the authority and always be in power. Because when they have the power, we as people feel powerless. Whereas we are the king makers. If they are the king, we are the king makers. We have given them the authority and power to exploit us. And how can we help? First of all, one thing is all the females out there, women out there wondering if this place is safe for you or not. Well, it's not. It's not safe out there. And I've heard a lot of posts where people say that instead of asking women to dress modestly, go and teach your sons. That's true. But again, at the same time, I would like to highlight something that until this change is not brought, until there is no change, we have to take care of ourselves. I'm sorry to say, but we have to take care of ourselves and be alert all the time. As much as exhausting it is to be a part of this country as a woman, we have to take care of ourselves and take care of people surrounding us. We can't just say that, it's men, it's men, it's men, and just not do anything. Until these rapists out there are threatened by the government and the authorities so that they don't do what they do, until that situation comes, that time comes, we have to take care of ourselves. How can I have heard people saying that, I'm just changing this country. I just want to leave this country and go settle somewhere else. Well, good for you. But changing country won't really change problems. You'll still have your loved ones back here. You'll still have your friends back here. If it's not happening to you, if it's not happening to somebody it will still happen with strangers. If all we have to do is leave the country and go, change the country, what about the people back here? Right now we are here. If we come together and sabotage the authorities because we have given them the power and authority, India will be a much better place. I read a post somewhere that women have forgotten how much potential and power they have within them. They can do anything they want. We can do anything we want. It's just that all of these generations, that rigidness we faced as women, now that has brought us down. And we feel that we are powerless and we can't do anything because of all of these cases happening around us. But all I'd like to tell you is that don't get scared, don't fear to speak up, and more than anything, just don't think about yourself and your own safety, but also other women around you. All the guys out there, whatever is happening to a random girl at some hospital who's herself a doctor, how random is that? It won't be very random if any of it happens to your mother, your wife, your girlfriend, your daughter, your sister. It can happen to anybody. We, as the people of this country, knowing what is happening with us, we need to talk about it on social media. We need to talk about it with our friends, families. We need to be aware and we need to tell this to the authorities that we know that you all are exploiting us. We know what you all are doing to us and we have the power to change it. We know, we are aware of what is happening around, happening with us, and we are here and we are talking about it, and we won't let you all exploit us. That that is when these people will be triggered, and whatever they do, whatever they are doing, it might start reducing because now they know that, oh, these people are not illiterate. We can't, put anything on media and just blindfold their eyes. Now they know what we are doing to them, and now we know that these people, no matter what, they will stand by what they have said and they'll stand together. This is when our country will be a better place to live. And I'm not just, again, I'm telling you, it's not just about you, it's also about the people around you. Stop just thinking about yourself and start thinking about the people around you, even the people you don't know. And whatever happened to the girl in Kolkata, somewhere or the other, even we are guilty. It was even our fault. The country has become an unsafe place because we have given such people the authority to sabotage us. And here we are feeling all powerless, and we forget that we are the kingmakers. We are the ones who let them have the authority, and we are the ones who made them the kings. And kingmaker, a king will always bow down in front of a kingmaker. A king will always down a king will always bow down to somebody who made him the king. Because kingmakers have the major power and the authority to decide who is going to rule and what is going to happen. So don't forget, we are the kingmakers and we are the ones responsible for what is happening around us. Just don't think about yourself, but also people around you. Maybe the world will be a better place then.